Morning student. Today again we will discuss the market mechanism under this the heading time element. In the determination of price in competitive market, means in the competitive market how the time affected to the price. So first case is very short period. Very short period is also called market period, and we have studied this topic in the previous lecture. That market period means we have very less time, supplier has no time to supply the new things. Whatever is available at the shop or go down, the supplier can supply. He has no time to bring the goods and supply. We have seen the example of this, that suppose in your family there is a function and you have need of 5 quintal milk for making the cheese, khoa, paneer, for different purpose. Now in the morning you have got your milk. Nearly at 12 o'clock, when the person go to use the milk and he saw that in the milk pot there is a snack fall down. Now all the milk has been spoiled and you again have need of 5 quintal milk, because in the night you have the program, so you have the time only this 4-5 hours from 12 o'clock to 3-4 o'clock. In this case, if you will go to market to purchase the milk, whatever the milk is available at shop, only those milk shopkeeper can supply. So here it is not possible to increase the supply by producing. So here supply curve will be fixed one. So when you will draw the supply curve will be parallel to OY. This will be supply curve parallel to OY. According to need, your price of milk is 40. According to need, it may be increased 50 or 60. But you have to collect the milk. What is the rate? Here you will not care. Supply will remain same, and according to demand the price will be increased one. So in the case of very short period, it is not possible to increase the supply by producer to produce. Whatever is available in the godown or shop, he can supply. Second is the short period. This also we have discussed. Short period means such a time in which the producer can increase the supply only by increasing the variable factor, like increasing the labor the producer can increase the production and increase the supply. For example, in the Navratri, there is a fair in the Vindhyachal, you know, and at a sudden, if our Shastri bridge was stopped and no vehicle will come from the Shastri bridge. Now you know what will be result of this. The result of this, so much supply will be break up. Many vans of breads come from the Shastri bridge every day. Now here demand will be increased one. In this case, the local bread supplier, he can increase the number of worker and he can use his plant more than 8 hours. Suppose he was using his plant for 8 hours, he have the 4 labor and he was producing 1 quintal bread every day. Now, if he can use his plant 2 chance, 8 hours, increasing the labor, and he can produce the 2 quintal of bread and he can increase the supply by 1 quintal. So here only increasing the number of labor, raw material, he has increased the production. So this period is called short period. In this case, supply curve will be some flexible. So supply curve will be like such. This is the supply curve. So according to demand, your price will be increased one. If the demand was in beginning this one, and first supply was this one, and now first supply was this OQ, and after increasing the supply, this supply will be OQ1. So in the short period, supply line has been increased by increasing the variable factor. Third case, long period. Long period means such period that the producer can change the fixed factor, and changing the fixed factor, he can increase the supply. Suppose this is the OX, OY, this was the demand line and producer was supplying this one. So he was supplying this quantity OQ. Now local bread supplier, suppose a local bread supplier in the Mirzapur, he supplied the bread in Vindhyachal. Now before 5 years, if you see, there was very less population. But in last 5 years, you are seeing that so many new residential house has been developed in Vindhyachal area. So many colonies has been established. As a result, the regular customer of the bread has been increased one. In the beginning, the local producer has a capacity of 1 quintal of bread every day. Now he changed the plant and purchase a big plant, and now he produce the 5 quintal bread every day. In this case, his supply will be increased 5 times, and suppose his supply has come this one. Now he can supply OQ1. So by increase the fixed factor, if the supplier can increase the supply, this is called long period. And new topic is the price ceiling. So what is the price ceiling? Sometimes the price of necessary goods rising very fast. For example, you see, normal the price of potato in the month of March, February, March, April, they are running on 6 rupees per kg to 10 rupees per kg. 6 to 10 they are. After then they comes nearly 10 to 15, and after then 15 to 20, or mostly year, throughout year, they are running nearly 20 rupees. But nowadays you have seen the hike in the price of potato. The price of potato has become the 34 rupees per kg. And it is possible that it rise up some more, because this is the month of September. So new potato will come nearly January. So you can realize October, November, December, we have the 3 months, or it may be possible that price increases more than 34, it goes up to 40 or 50 rupees. It is possible. In this case, for the lower class family, it is not possible to afford the potatoes. And you know, गरीबों का जो भोजन है वो आलू, प्याज, तेल, नमक, रोटी. These are the basic need, and pulses, dal. These are the basic need. Now, in such a situation, government interfere to control the price, and government set up a definite price that no one can sell the goods more than this price. In the previous time, you have seen this price ceiling in the case of onion. जब प्याज के भाव 100 रुपए किलो हो गए थे, आप लोगों को याद होगा, और उसमें गवर्नमेंट ने प्याज के रेट को मार्केट रेट फिक्स किया था 60 रुपीज, कि कोई भी शॉपकीपर मोर देन 60 पे सेल नहीं कर सकता. नाउ हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल? If the shopkeeper will purchase the goods costly, they will sell the costly. If the government will fix the price, in that case, they will not purchase, not supply. So here will come the problem of supply. So what the government will do? In that case, government increase the supply from his own stores. Government also has his own store, that is Food Corporation of India, FCI. At the time of season, government purchase the goods from the farmers and store in this FCI godown. If you passed from the Jangi Road, just beside the commissary office, you will see there is a FCI go down. So like such, so many godowns are in every district, and there the government make the storage of the necessary goods. So government will start to supply. In the previous year you have seen onion was supplied by onion mobile delivery van. Now delivery van comes to their colonies and each person can purchase only 1 kg. There was a limit and price was 60 rupees per kg. No one can make the purchasing more than 1 kg. So government make the restriction on the consumption so that everyone can receive. And government supply to the shopkeepers less than 60. Suppose government has opened the price for 60, the government will supply to shopkeeper these onion at the rate of 45. So shopkeeper has the margin of 5 rupees per kg. So like such, the government decided the price. How we will draw the diagram in the case of floor price? Now this is the OX, OY. This is the demand and this is the supply. And here this is the price. Suppose the price of onion potatoes has become the 50 rupees per kg. In that case, the government will increase the supply from his own FCI go down, or either the government has need, government will make the purchasing of the onion from other country, and by increasing the supply, government make the import. Import cost may be more than 50, but whatever the price the government decide, on the same price government will supply. So suppose the government decided the price of potato 30 rupees. Now in that case, this will be price line 30, and the government has need to increase the supply up to here. Then the price will be reduced one. Market supply was OQ and required supply is OQ1. So difference of these two, Q and Q1, this goods will be supplied by the government. So government have the different resources. First, government can make the import, and by importing the government increase the supply. This is the first option. Second option, government stop the black marketing by applicable the law of hoarding, that no will make the hoarding of the necessary things. Like the government will give the restriction, like any retailer cannot have the stock of potato more than 2 quintal. Any wholesaler cannot make the stock of more than 100 quintal. Any distributor cannot make the stock of 500 quintal. In that case, whatever the goods are in the storerooms, they will come into the market automatically, because they cannot maintain more than this stock. So these extra stock will come into the market, and they will give the time to government to make the import from outside. So like such, the government reduce the price by interfere. So in this case only, this is called the price ceiling. In the case of price ceiling, always the new supply line that will be increased one, and new equilibrium point will be below the market one. The market equilibrium was point E, and after the government decided the price, the equilibrium point will come E1. In the beginning, market was 50 rupees per kg. After government interfere, it has come the price 30 rupees per kg. Okay. Now, next one is the floor price. So, what is the floor price? Sometimes the production is so good and so much produce the goods that price in the market fall down. If you have remembered the previous year news, you have seen the price of tomatoes in the Nasik, that was 25 paise per kg, 25 पैसे प्रति किलो, 1 रुपए धरा। आप समझ सकते हैं कि 4 किलो टमाटर, 4 किलो मीन्स 1 धरा, तो 4 किलो टमाटर 1 रुपए में। अब सोचिए कि उस फार्मर को क्या मिलेगा। Now the price reduces too much below, and the farmers are not getting their cost. So farmer will come in the trouble, and the result will be next year they will be not agree to make the production of tomatoes again, because they will bear a big loss. In that case, the government come forward and the government start to make the purchase at a definite price, जिसे कहते हैं न्यूनतम समर्थन मूल्य। जैसे अभी आप बार बार मैगजीन्स में, न्यूज में सुन रहे थे कि गेहूं का न्यूनतम समर्थन मूल्य गवर्नमेंट ने 18 रुपये निश्चित कर दिया। न्यूनतम समर्थन मूल्य को गवर्नमेंट ने 1.5 गुना कर दिया, 150% बढ़ा दिया। दिस इज द कॉल्ड फ्लोर प्राइस। सो floor price decided by government, in that case when the producer are in the problem, the price of the production has been fall down too much. In that case the government decided the floor price, that anyone can sell any types of that product. Government will not make the category that this is the best quality, medium quality, low quality. Any types of that product is, government will pay a definite amount. Like such, the government had decided the price of tomatoes 5 rupees per kg. So now it means tomato, either this is a small size or it is big size. It is not important. If it is the tomatoes, government will pay 5 rupees per kg. So what will do the government for all these products? Government will purchase all these products from the farmers and keep in the FCI godown. And when the prices will increase one, then from that godown, the government will supply these. So like such the government decided the floor price. How you will react on the graph? This is the OX, OY, and this is the demand, and this is the supply. In this case, this is the market price, and government started to make the purchasing from the farmers. In that case, demand will be increased one, and demand has come this one. So new equilibrium point has come this one, and so the price has come this one. So first price was OP, and new price has come OP1. So in the case of floor price, the new equilibrium point will goes up. This was the first equilibrium point E, and this has come E1. So in this case, equilibrium point will be increase 1. Okay student, thank you.